What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I'm your host Cobra Trading. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Fib Extension tool. No, not the retracement tool, the extension tool. And I'm going to go and explain the differences between both of these tools to you. They are both very easy to use. This is probably going to be a short video. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so real quickly before we actually dive into the charts and I show you how to use this thing, I do want to mention that I did open up a free Discord community in addition to the premium channels and all of that stuff. You guys can find more information in the description below or just visit cobra-trading.com. There will be links there for you to either join the premium group, which I would love for you guys to join. I disclose all of my trade setups, entries, exits, stop losses, all of that good stuff, as well as the free community where I do post charts and it's just more interacting for the community. I think there's well over 100 people in there already, even though I just started it, I think less than a week ago. So it's growing very quickly. I would love for you to be a part of that community. So go ahead and check that out. Let's dive into the charts. All right, so here we are on TradingView. This is just the Bitcoin chart. The chart for this doesn't really matter. But over here on the left panel, okay, you can see all of the listed tools. This is just like any other charting platform. I'm assuming if you're watching this channel, you're probably extremely familiar with TradingView or whatever trading platform it is that you like to use. So over here, okay, it's going to be in this second drop down, and mine are starred, so they're right at the top here. And the first one that I have is the Fib Retracement tool. This is the one that you're probably all familiar with. Okay, you take a low. You can measure it to the high, bam, there's your retracement. We hit 382, we broke support, hit 0.5 and then reversed, okay? Cool. That's how the Fib Retracement tool works, okay? See how super simple that is? Low to high, bam, we almost hit golden pocket and then we reversed, okay? And just underneath that is the Fib Extension tool. So the purpose of this tool is going to be to predict continuations, okay? So the Fib Retracement tool is to predict pullbacks, okay, just of that one single move. And then the extension tool is to predict the extension of the move, okay, so the continuation of the move, right? You can also obviously use this to predict continuations of downtrends as well, okay? So back here, this was a really good one, okay? So we had a top here, we had a bottom here, and then we retrace. So let's say that this was our top here. The volume is looking weak. We think that the price is, going to reject and make a lower high compared to here. That's actually exactly what happened. And we came down and retraced exactly to the golden pocket down here, which is illustrated by this Fib Extension tool. Now, obviously in this video, I'm not going to go and explain everything that has to do with Fibonacci, why the numbers are calculated the way that they're calculated, or any of the theory that goes into the Fibonacci numbers, the golden ratio, or any of that stuff. There's plenty of resources out there that you guys can hunt down. There's Google, there's Investopedia, there's tons and tons of resources on that. So I will not explain that here. However, the most important thing that you have to know when using either one of these tools is you're always going to measure from left to right, okay? That has nothing to do if you're measuring from low to high or high to low, depending on what trend the market is in, but you're always going to draw it from left to right. And specifically when using the extension tool, you're always going to draw from left to right as well. That's extremely important. If you don't do this and you're drawing it backwards, you're not going to have accurate measurements. You're not going to get accurate extension targets or any of that, because you simply drew it incorrectly. So to further illustrate that point, we're back on the chart here. And let's say that this move has just occurred and we're getting some consolidation after a bearish breakdown of this bullish pennant, right? Okay. So we would measure from the bottom of the move to the top of the pennant. Okay. That's where our high was. And you see that I'm still able to draw right now. So I'm never going to go backwards from here. Okay. You always want to be going from left to right. Okay, so now this was the bottom of our move, or we think it is. Let's say the price action is here and we don't know if this is the bottom, but this is our lowest wick. You can also do this from candle bodies. It doesn't really matter if you're using bodies or wicks. However, you need to pick one and you need to be consistent with it the same way that you draw trend lines. You have to stay consistent with this, otherwise it's just not going to work. So we took our low of the move to our swing high or range high, and then projected that against our next retracement. Okay, so this will give us predictions for extensions. And you can see here that we hit our golden pocket and then moved up, tapped the 886, tried to use our golden pocket here as support. Let me take my my magnet tool off. Okay, we used our 886 as resistance, broke down through the golden pocket, and then a new move started happening. Okay, so there's a lot of theory and a lot of things that go into actually trading this. However, this video is mostly going to be just how to actually use the tools so that you can get accurate drawings. Now, the reason why I'm not going to go into too much strategy with this is because everyone trades different. Everybody uses different trading strategies, different techniques, different indicators, different portfolio sizes, different risk management. There's a lot of things that go into that. So depending on what your actual strategy is or what other indicators you're using, it will be a lot different than mine. Okay, so most people know that I'm a price action trader. I do a lot of price action and volume, and that's the way that I trade. So normally with these levels, I'm looking for confluence with my support and resistance levels and things like that. Or if there's a pattern like this, let's say that this pattern had come to here or whatever, and I'm looking for a move, to the bullish side of this pattern, and none of this price action from here on has happened yet. Well, if I'm measuring this move down to here, I would be assuming that when this breaks, I'd be looking for golden pocket or 1-to-1, or, an extreme extension would be up here at the 1618. Okay. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it for today. I hope that this video helped better explain to you guys and gave you some tips and tricks on how to better use these tools and implement them into your trading strategy. Again, never use one tool or one indicator or one strategy by itself when forming your own trading decision. You're going to want to look for confluence with a whole bunch of different things. And as you keep growing this set of tools that's in your toolbox for analysis and things like that, you'll have more options and more things to compare and contrast. Nothing that I use is meant to be the one and only, God-given, one solution for all trading. Okay, there's no such thing. You can go on your own trading journey, but I can promise you, you're not going to find it. It just doesn't work that way. There's no one perfect indicator or one charting tool or whatever that's the one size fits all solution to always being able to make money. Unfortunately, the market is always going to be right, and it's our job as traders to limit our risk when making a trade decision and forming that trade decision off of the tools that we know how best to use and the ones that we're most comfortable with using. So I hope that this helped you. Maybe it's another tool for your toolbox. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Maybe you find it helpful for predicting extensions on trends and things like that. Let me know in the comments below if you use this tool, and if so, how you like to use it best. And until next time, happy trading.